Hello everyone, welcome to your Mystic Affirmation for Monday, September 9th, 2019. This reading is based on a little bit of tarot, a little bit of oracle, and some law of attraction cards. These are all about setting your intention for the day. So, with that being said, we'll move forward with our prayer. This is for all people who are trying to get their vibe and intention set forth before the day begins. So, many blessings to you all. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which you have intended. We thank you for your guidance. You're always welcome here and appreciated. Thank you so much, Divine. So we had two that jumped. I'm going to put those down. They're pretty fabulous cards. And then we have our third card and the underlier. Whoa. Now, I know that the devil card for most people is a scary card. This deck has nailed it, in my opinion. You see what the devil card means? This is leaving the back door open for things to creep into your own mind and give you the fear and the anxiety. This is unguarded. This is not guarding your mind and keeping a good stronghold for your positive thoughts. If you don't lock the back door, if you let things come in from the back, from you, from inside, then that's where you can really wreak havoc and not know where it's coming from, because it's something from the past. These are the devil energy. Number one, the devil stands for Scorpio in the actual realm of tarot. But this devil card to me shows exactly where all the fear comes from. It's driven by self, and it's our own making. So this card, I just absolutely love this devil card because it speaks more truth about where that energy. If you're sabotaging yourself, it's usually an inside job. Let's just say that. Well, sabotaging yourself would mean it absolutely is an inside job. I rephrase that. But it is about that self-sabotage. And sometimes we're the maker of the whole thing. We have to stop and realize that. So that is a perfect energy of pointing that out to you so that you can be aware of it. Anything that's happening right now might be your own issue. No doubt. Love this card. It's one of my favorite artworks of the whole thing. And then we have, I will eventually achieve success because I don't allow myself to doubt. That, my friends, is the definition of doubt. That little door wide open for doubt. So when you leave your thoughts unchecked like that doorway open, anything can creep in. So that's why it's important to maintain a good, strong mind and know, well, these two both fell, and know where your thoughts are originating, and when they are not what you are aiming for, you can self-correct. That's the real important thing to know. You have a choice to accept or deny anything that comes through your thought process. You can receive it or you can refuse it and send it on its way. Choice is one of the most powerful tools I realized as I learned the law of attraction. You can choose whether you take that or don't. We don't always know that. So get more information, and if you believe, these are the two that came out. Now I want to point something out. We've got the sacred geometry cards over here, but this, my dears, is the sacred geometry in the Angel Answers Oracle cards. That is Metatron's cube in her hand. So these are very smart, very, very blessed. He's also got Metatron's cube. You can look really close. So I always recommend getting more information. And then if you believe is talking about the ability to manifest, because that really is the whole thing. If you don't believe in your own ability, you'll never get there. If you don't have the idea that I can manifest my best possible day today, if you think it's in control of someone else, well, forget it. You might as well stay home. So that's just, You've already made up your mind, right? So, yeah, we have to, that's our influence has to be, with no doubt, we will achieve success. It may not be this 5 minutes, but maybe next 5 minutes, right? So we just have to keep going. Life is like that. And we have magic. This is a spectacular card. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. What does that mean? If you believe and not to doubt. So I'm going to say it again because this one's kind of a long-winded one. It's like a run-on sentence, so I apologize. There's no commas or periods. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. And this is the truth. This is absolutely the truth. Magic is your belief beyond all doubt, all the way to the point of seeing it manifest without any proof or nothing physical that you can see, and your belief actually is what brings it in. It's really true. I know you may doubt that, but if you've ever gone through this process of giving it a try and doing the law of attraction, I can tell you, I'm going to go with this one, I can tell you that it is absolutely true. And not knowing that we're the key is the biggest obstacle for all of us. Remember, the choice. That is your power, is your choice. Do I believe in what I see now, or do I believe in something better that I can't see, but I believe it's there? That's the real question. I trust the process of life. There is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. That is so perfect. This reading is really, that's what's another thing about doing readings like this. These cards, I guarantee you nobody mixes this kind of hodgepodge of different energies, and they're all coming out and singing into the same vocal here about it's up to you, it's what you believe, you are the focus. They're all from different things and different walks of life, use these different cards, but they're all saying the same thing. And that's what's beautiful, is the energy of the cards all come together. So, Three of Wands, this is branching out in a new direction, taking an expanded view, traveling forward, moving forward. This always means going forward. And wands mean action. Then we have the World. So this is the nucleus of life. You see this? And this is also the flower of life. You can see that on my ring. It is the same symbol, interlocking. This has also got the sacred geometry in it. So that's another thing. All of that starts to flow together as well. Then we have, and the World card just means an absolute new beginning. And being at this is a victory. The branching out, it's the victory to go forward and have a new beginning and being at the top. So it's not like your new beginning have to start from the ground up. You actually get to start from the highest point, or whatever your level is, you get to take that level. And this, my darlings, is being leveled up and lifted up to the highest by standing in divine light. This is the flower of life. And the Five of Wands. So sometimes there's some difficulty facing that, and the obstacles that are here would only be crisscrossing you if you're having trouble navigating the belief system. Now, this can also mean competition. It can also mean a little bit of conflict, and the conflict can be within yourself. It doesn't have to be out there in the world. So the only thing standing in your way would be your own ability to believe. So that's where you have to overcome the shadows and the shadow energy and any kind of doubt or self-doubt that someone else has given you. Usually self-doubt comes from other people making you feel like you don't deserve something. At some point, it doesn't even have to be this thing that you're going for now. It could have happened when you were a little kid, and that seed of self-doubt is just sitting there waiting to work its way through that door and pop in on your beautiful dream you've got going here. So remember, anytime you have a moment that you're really going forward and all of a sudden these thoughts start to flood in, you can choose right then to tell them to keep on going because they don't belong here. That's when you do it. And the fear comes in and you just say, you know what? This is normal. When the fear shows up, that means I'm on to something. Okay? When the resistance starts, that means I'm on to something. So push past the resistance, push past the fear, and believe for your beautiful next thing, because the frequency of this is that you have to believe beyond what you can see. And it is possible, and you can do it, and there is more out there to life. So many blessings to you all. I hope you have a fabulous Monday. Thank you so much for being part of this wonderful journey with me. Love, light, abundance to you all, and happy Monday. Namaste.